guys, and welcome back for another vlog. Today we're going to be doing a day in the life because Kaia and I are going to be leaving the house. Big news. Kaia is 2 months old. I am a first-time mum, and we have just recently, as of Sunday, left the house for the first time. Apart from going to our in-laws or doing our walks, we have been very good, and that's a personal choice. But today we're going to leave the house once more, and we're going to go to the farm stand, and then I would like to go walk through a little shopping plaza as well. Grandma is going to be coming with us as a backup, which is absolutely great to have our family so close to us. We are going to go to the fruit stand first, and then if she's being good, we're going to go walk through. There's a place called Blakeney, which has lots of little shops. There's a couple of restaurants, like a really cute ice cream place. They have a Aerie and a Lululemon that I really want to go and have a look at and just kind of be out the house and socialize. So I'm going to take you guys with me. The reason why we left it so long to take her outside of the house is one, because our doctor said that it's recommended. So even though it sucked, whatever is safest for Kaia, that is the main thing. And also I was pretty anxious. I hope I'm not alone. I am a first-time mum. And it's nerve-wracking being out. You know, there's so much that you have to think about when you go out of the house today. Like, does she have enough diapers? Does she have a change of clothes? Does she have her bottles? Does she have, you know, everything that she needs? Do I have everything that I need? And then I am concerned about people and germs. You know, she just had her vaccinations. She had them last Thursday, so it's nearly a week ago. Tomorrow will be a week. But I'm just very nervous about people touching, you know, like a baby's a magnet, and no one means any harm by it, but they just want to say, oh, you know, look at your baby, and they could say that they have allergies, but it could be a cold. So we were really cautious. We obviously did leave the house at some point, otherwise my mental health would have gone completely down the drain. We did our daily walks around the neighborhood, and then we did go to our in-laws, and last week we went to my sister-in-law's. So we've only been to families. When I take her out, I only take her out in this carrier. I do obviously have the stroller. I can link my stroller down below. I absolutely love my stroller. And here is my Silver Cross stroller. It is absolutely stunning. We went for the Silver Cross Wave in this caramel colour, but this stroller has a very special place in my heart. When we found out we were pregnant, I knew this was the stroller that I wanted because my late mum had me in a Silver Cross stroller when I was a baby. So this stroller means so much to me, and I'm just obsessed with it. But when I'm out and about, having her on me, I feel as if people are less likely to come up and, you know, stick their face in her face and breathe on her and all of that stuff. So this is the carrier that I love. This is it Mabe? I think it's Mabe. But I definitely stole this. I didn't steal it. I got inspired from my neighbor at my old house. She had this carrier, and I thought it was, one, beautiful, but two, she said it was really comfortable. Which it is. It's so comfy. It puts her straight to sleep in it. So I've been living in this thing. But I'm going to get everything set up and show you guys what I take with me and how I kind of get things ready for us to go and leave the house. And then we're going to go on a little adventure today. So let's go. She is being such a dream, but I wanted to show you our mini diaper bag. We have a mini one and then the big one. I think the big one is from Betty. I think that's for like a slightly longer trip, or if we're going to our in-laws for the day, you know, it has so much more space. But I wanted just a little backpack just to have kind of essentials in for like a short trip. You know, if we're going out for an hour or two, I don't want to bring the big diaper bag with me, so I just used this one. So this is actually a Lululemon backpack. I think it's the cutest thing. It definitely was a little bit more expensive, but I envisioned this for when she's a little bit older. She can have this to play dates. She can take this to ballet lessons if she's going to do ballet lessons. So it was definitely an investment. But in the bag, I have this little squishy thing. I showed these in the last vlog. This is why I put her pacifiers in. And then inside, I have these little organizers. They look like this. I got these off of Amazon. They come in a different like multi-pack. So this is her diaper changing one. It's got her diapers, changing pad. I use these little doggy bags, like doggy poop bags for when she has an accident. Then we have a change of clothes. I actually have 2 changes of clothes, and I also have a caddy in the car as well that lives in there constantly. And then obviously some wipes, And then the front pocket is where I put my keys and my wallet. And then I'll also put a bottle in here. So this is what we're going to be taking today. I just think it's the cutest little backpack in the prettiest pink. And I don't know if you can see in this light, but the zip is actually rose gold. The detail is so cute. And then I just wear it on my back because I think it looks kind of cute. So this is the backpack we're going to take today. I just got to get some milk ready. Because we're only leaving for a few hours, my plan is to pump. I'm due to pump in about 10 minutes. I pump every 4 hours. So I'm going to take a freshly pumped bottle with me, and that can stay out at room temperature for 4 hours. That is more than enough to get us going. In the previous video, I also have what I take for a longer day, like my cooler and, you know, my warmer and all of that stuff. But if you want me to do a video exclusively on what I take, then let me know down in the comments. I am more than happy to do that. Again, I am a first-time mum. I am figuring things out as I go along. I'm just trying to find a little routine and a little mental checklist that's going to have the same thing every time that I take with me. So her bag is packed. I just need to put my car keys in and then my wallet. And I need to make myself a drink and then empty the dishwasher as well. While I'm out, I'm trying to utilize this time, so I'll put a load of laundry on, and I will also, you know, run the dishwasher, run the bottle dishwasher, anything that needs a cycle, I'll do it when I'm out, so I don't have to constantly listen to it, because that's all I feel like I'm doing at the moment. Bottles are now done. I'm just going to clean any dishes away and put them into the dishwasher. We have our breakfast stuff here, so I'm just going to get that put away. There's nothing worse than coming home from a long day, especially if she has a meltdown and the house is a mess. So I'm just going to try and get as much done as I can. I'm going to load up the dishwasher. It's only a small amount, so I'm not going to run the dishwasher yet. I have been absolutely loving this mug. It kind of sums everything up. I got it from Target the other day. Kitchen is all done. I'm going to quickly lay her down as she is asleep and do a quick pump session as well. So obviously I'm not going to film that. The next time I see you guys, I will be out and about. So let's go and spend the morning together outside of the house with me, Kaia and Grandma.
Our first stop was the fruit stand. It was so nice to finally be there. They had so many good things. A lot of stuff is grown locally, such as the peaches, the plums and the berries and things like that, and the arugula, but not everything is there because there's dragon fruits, and you know that doesn't grow around here. But it was so nice to be out. I also want to find a basket kind of like this one that I can use and have it in the back of my car and just go there every week. It's every Wednesday and Saturday, and they had so many good things. Kaia was an absolute dream. I had her in the carrier and she was loving being out in the sunshine. She loves being outside all the time. Our next stop was Target, and of course your girl got herself a cheeky coffee after having 3 hours of sleep last night. So I got a brown sugar shaken ice espresso. It is so good. Filmed a very funny video. If you want to go watch that, it's on my other platforms. Kaia was being so good. So we decided to carry on the shopping and walk through Blakeney. It is so lovely around here. And just as we were finished shopping, Kaia started to wake up, so it was time to head home.
So we have just got back. Kaia is currently asleep. She did so good. I was absolutely shocked on how well she did. She was asleep in the carrier pretty much the entire time. She was awake for our first stop, but I thought I would do a quick haul with you. As you can probably see, we went to Lululemon. But let me show you what we got from the farmer's market first.
This is what we got from the fruit stand. I got some blackberries, some strawberries, some cherry tomatoes, some squash, an apple because I really have a craving for an apple for my lunch, but with my lunch, some limes, and then this arugula. Fun fact, in the UK, arugula is called rocket. So when I first came to America, it took me a hot minute to understand arugula. People kept saying arugula salad and I had no idea what they were talking about. If you could smell these strawberries, they smell so good. I mean, you can definitely tell that summertime is here with the smell of these strawberries. I need to give them a good wash before we eat them, but they look delicious.
Let me show you what else I got because I did get spoiled by Grandma just a little bit. First stop was Target. I had to return some shorts. I wanted some mum appropriate shorts, the ones that weren't like little booty shorts. Time has changed, so I needed some slightly longer ones. And I saw these in Target when we went on Sunday for the first time. And I got them, but unfortunately they were a little bit snug. So I sized up and got these ones. They're kind of like a baggy barrel fit jean with a couple of like distressed bits in here. I went for a size 10, but they're a 9-inch inseam, so they're a little bit longer, which I think is more appropriate. So I got these ones. I did buy some, go ahead Kaia. I did buy some jeans beforehand and they got a lot smaller in the wash, so that's why I sized up for these ones. I got some stuff for Father's Day, because Father's Day is coming up, so I got some stuff for Zach. I found this really funny card. We have a thing about cats. We don't own cats, but we just have a weird thing about cats. But look at this card. I may have woken my child, but it's definitely worth it. So I got those, and I got a really cute one for Kaia for her first Father's Day to Zach, which I'm so excited for. And then the only other thing I got were some different pacifiers. We recently have introduced a pacifier to Kaia to help soothe her, but we used the Dr. Brown bottle. She uses the other Dr. Brown pacifiers. Again, fun fact, we call these dummies in the UK, but these ones just look a little bit smaller for her. Again, they're both 0 to 6 months, both of them, but I'm just going to give her a try with this one, and it's a 1-piece silicone pacifier, which I way prefer just for cleaning purposes. I'm going to sterilize these and then give them a go. I'm going to hide all this in the other room from Zach. And then the other thing that I got a work top for Zach. I thought this purple was really, really pretty. And it was funny when we were checking out at Lululemon, the lady that worked there said, do you know what's special about these tops? I was like, no, it's a top. And she said these have been designed not to show sweat. So they did like a load of test runs with their ambassadors, and these shirts do not show man sweat, which I think is great for the summertime, especially if you're doing work, golf, or you're just out for dinner. There's something so gross about seeing a sweaty back on a man, and this color would be prone for it. So this one I think would be great. So I got one of those, and then my big treat. I couldn't resist. Look how stinking cute this is. So this is their new collection. Apparently it came out on Monday, and I've got a few of these upstairs from pre-baby, but they're all cropped, and now I have a little bit of a pouch at the moment, which is nothing wrong with. The crops just, they sit very funny. So this one is the longer one, and it matches Kaia's backpack. It is so stinking soft. I went for a size 8, so I definitely upsized because they're a little bit tight, but I thought this would be great for my walks if I'm going to go get coffee with some leggings or some little shorts. It is so buttery soft, and I know you can get a lot of dupes on Amazon like Lululemon. I've got some. I'll show you guys the new stuff I got. Mama did some treats. So that was the little haul that I got. I'm going to make myself some lunch now and then wait for Kaia to wake up. I've got a little while before I need to pump. I have just over an hour till I need to pump again. So I'm going to make myself some lunch. I'm going to take you guys with me and then sit and do some emails. I got quite a few emails when I was out, so I need to get those done. So let's put this stuff away, hide this stuff from Zach, and get this stuff away. Oh, the box behind me, you might be able to see, that's another work polo for Zach. He didn't have any work polos that fit. Oh. Always finding baby stuff now. So let's wash this fruit, make some lunch, and do some emails, and have a drink. I'm pretty thirsty. I could not wait any longer. I really want to have a strawberry, so let's see how good they are. Oh my god, that whole thing's gonna be gone today. Look how red that is. So stinking good. Nothing like fresh, homegrown strawberry. Lunch, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to do a bed of arugula. I have some chicken
that I cooked off. Just with a really simple dressing. This is just some Italian herbs, some paprika, some olive oil and salt. I just roast it in the oven, let it sit for a while so the juices go back into the meat. And I'm going to have some of this. I'm going to add in an egg. I also have some roasted sweet potato. Again, I like to meal prep everything on a Monday just so I can kind of pick and mix what I have. So I've got some of those, some sweet potato, a little fry. I think I'm going to use some of this glaze, just what I have left over. Just really simple, like it's nothing fancy. And I'm going to get a little bowl for some strawberries and a couple of blackberries. This is actually my matcha bowl. A couple of strawberries and some blackberries. And that is going to be my lunch for today. So I'm going to sit at the table and answer some emails.